learning. And for educational purposes, we are going to be recording this meeting. Maryland, awesome. Welcome. Iklaki, Nashville. Back from the past in Alabama. Awesome, Sebastian. Yeah, I remember you was with us yesterday. Welcome again. California, awesome. I think we'll just give a few more minutes for those people who are still joining us tonight. And if you want to grab a cup of tea, I don't recommend drinking coffee so late, especially if you're somewhere on the Eastern time zone. Even if you're in California, you can do that. But I want to say thank you for spending this evening with us, for being ready to learn a new skill set. And we'll continue tonight. We're going to have Zaire with us, who was sharing the secrets about machine learning industry yesterday. We'll continue today. Let's see who else is joining. So we got California. Welcome. Sai Charitha, forgive me if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but welcome. I'm glad that you're here. All right. So today we are going to continue and we will be talking about how machine learning is transforming our lives today and how we can jump in this trend, get the skill set, and monetize in this new industry. Olga is with us from Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. I've been there a few months ago. It's a beautiful place, beautiful state. All right. So we'll just let more people join, and I'll just repeat for those. So I see that Sebastian was with us yesterday. Is there anyone who joined us only today? Is there anyone today is your first time you missed yesterday for some reason? Can you let me know in the chat so I would know? All right, Senan is the first time joining. Vladimir is the first time joining. I want to say welcome. So yesterday we had kind of introduction class. If you missed it, we will be sending the recording. So you can maybe tomorrow when you get a chance to catch up and watch the recording. And awesome. Yes, so you can watch the recording, and I will just give you a little overview for those who just joined to us about our company and the school, so you would have an idea of what it is all about. And then I will let Zaire to share and take us deeper into the knowledge of how we can use machine learning today and how it can transform your life personally. So our meeting is going to be about 40 minutes. So get ready. If you have questions, please save them till the end. We're going to dedicate time to answer your questions. So if you got the pen to write it down or put it in your notes, please save it till the end. And we'll just get started. Zaire, can you please get me to the next slide? And
Yes,
we'll
sure.
get started. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so just a few statistics before we get starting about machine learning. So machine learning industry is blooming. It's not just blooming, it's exploding, I would say. And I love to check the market and statistics before we dive in, just to show you the value of you learning this new skill set in this industry. So the global machine learning market size was valued at only US at $843 billion in 2021. In 2022, it was valued at $19 billion, and it's expected to grow by 38.8% a year. So they are predicting that by 2030, the market is going to reach over $209 billion. And why do I share that? I want to show you that it's worth your attention. So this industry is only going to bloom and explode. And so then earlier you get the skill set, then faster you will get on track of being successful in this industry. Zaire, can you please share the next slide?
Yeah.
And a few more numbers for you. 76% of companies, they prioritize AI and machine learning over other IT initiatives in 2023. 47% of organization already have AI and machine learning strategy in place. 64% of businesses report using machine learning in some form, and it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to grow. So I want to encourage you to pay attention today and learn more about it. Few words about our company. We call Black Screen AI. So this is a project which we started in California in 2016. And first, we started for it for those who weren't even English speakers who moved to US, and they were looking for the industry, the career path, which will help them to adjust and be successful. And we helped over 3,500 students since then, and we used to call PASP. And because we were having so much success with people who didn't even speak English, who were native speakers, we decided to launch this project for English speakers as well. And so we have over 25,000 online students from all over the world. And as you see, because of the technologies, you can join from any part of the world. And like we have people joining us from anywhere. If you just joined, please let us know where you're joining from. We would be happy to know. And so we have a lot of stories, testimonials. I like this three, my favorite. I always share them, but we have much more. So all these stories, Texas in the house, awesome. Welcome, Ishwar. And so all the students, they came to the point where they had to get started somewhere, and they were looking for the industry which will help them to achieve their dream career, bring flexibility, and help them to be successful in industry. Let's say one of the testimonials from the mirror. So he moved to US, he tried everything, and then he jumped into IT industry. We do have few courses, and today we specifically will be talking about the program we're starting and launching as a machine learning engineer. So Demir finished one of our programs, became full stack developer. Now he's in a totally different position where he was. Kate, Michael, all their stories are similar, but all their stories, they teach us that you have to make a decision to learn a new skill set, adjust, and take your life to the next level. Because the difference between successful people is that they just have more opportunity. And I believe that everyone who joined us tonight, especially on the Eastern time, you taking this time to learn new industry, and you are going to be successful because you're making the right decision tonight. You're looking for that opportunity which will give you that dream lifestyle which you deserve. And so my congratulations on that. Let's move forward with my slides. Zaire, can you please share
Yeah.
next one? And so our graduates, they work in pretty much every company, over 25,000 students since 2016. That's you name it, you name the company and they work there. My favorite part about the work as a machine in learning engineer or in IT industry is the flexibility. I want to hear in comments who already have experience in IT industry, who doesn't have an experience, and you probably might be asking yourself a question: can I become a machine learning engineer? Is it possible? I want to encourage you today and tell you nothing is impossible if you make a decision to move forward with it. And with the right mentorship, sky is the limit. And that's why we are creating, and we created this system in our school which will help you step by step to achieve this goal. And anyone who can dedicate the time to learning, overcoming the obstacles, and with right mentorship can become machine learning engineer. But we'll teach you how. So don't worry about the details right now. Zaire will be sharing more details later. And the next slide, please. How much can you make being machine learning engineer? So in the beginning, I told you that in 2022, the industry is at $19 billion. By 2030, it's going to be over $200 billion. And on average, our students are earning anywhere from $110,000 to $250,000 a year. What would it make what would it do for you if you can add an extra stream of income of six-figure or seven-figure in the future? If you have a right mentorship and right start, it is possible. And my favorite part about it is that it gives you flexibility. As we saw in 2020, you have to have a flexible schedule. You have to be able to work from anywhere in the world and generate at least 10K months to have the lifestyle you deserve. So I want to introduce you right now, Zaire, who will be your instructor in this program. And welcome everyone who is still joining us. And for those who've been with us yesterday, we're going to continue. And if you missed the recording, will be sent to your email. Please check your spam folder if you didn't see it yet. We'll be sending it. And today, let's just dive in and learn more how you can get the skill set and how you can be in a different position from the time where you are right now. So let me introduce you, Zaire. He's one of our instructors. And what I love about his story is that he didn't even have IT background. He figured it out and he just had a desire to be in IT industry, and now he works in it, and he's earning great financial great financial reward through this industry. But I'll let him share more. So Zaire, take it from here. And welcome everyone who is joining us. Please keep your questions till the end, and we will answer them. I'll be checking the chat and making sure I don't miss anything.
Hello,
Welcome, Zaire.
everyone. Thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. My name is Zaur. So I'm doing data scientist position and working with different projects. As Julia mentioned, I never studied computer science or computer engineering. My background is from the economics, and I did master degree in finance. But later I decided to learn a lot about Python, C Sharp, SQL, and machine learning and its applications in different industries, especially in finance, which is my background. So today I will show you and I will explain you machine learning's applications in finance. So let's get started. So currently, most financial firms, including hedge funds, investment and retail banks, fintech firms, are adopting and investing heavily in machine learning. So financial institutions will need a growing number of machine learning and data science experts. It's definitely. Machine learning in finance has become more prominent recently due to the availability of vast amounts of data and more affordable computing power. The use of data science and machine learning is exploding exponentially across all areas of finance. The success of machine learning in finance depends upon building efficient infrastructure, using the correct toolkit, and applying the right algorithms. Current and future machine learning application in finance. Let's take a look at some promising machine learning applications in finance. So here is a few examples. For example, algorithm trading, portfolio management and robo-advisors, fraud detections, credit card, loan, insurance underwriting, automation and chatbots, risk management, and so on. So let's go to review some of them. For example, algorithm trading, or simply you can hear that algo tradings in every social networks. Algorithm trading is the use of algorithms to conduct trades autonomously. This origins going back to 1970s. Algorithm trading, sometimes called automated trading systems, which I think is more accurate, involves the use of automated programming, trading instructions to make extremely fast, objective trading decisions. Machine learning stands to push algorithms trading to new levels. Not only can more advanced strategies be employed and adapted in real time, but machine learning-based techniques can offer more avenues for gaining special insights into market movements. Most hedge funds and financial institutions don't openly disclose their machine learning-based approach to trading, but machine learning is playing an increasingly important role in calibrating trading decisions in real time. So, next one we will go the portfolio management and robo-advisors. Portfolio management and robo-advisors are used in asset and wealth management firms are exploring potential artificial intelligence solutions for improving their investment decisions and making use of their troves of historical data. One example of this is the use of robo-advisors, algorithms built to calibrate a financial portfolio to the goals and risk tolerance of the user. Additionally, they provide automated financial guidance and service to end investors and clients. For example, a user enters their financial goals, examples retire at age 65 with 250K in savings. We enter age, income, and current financial assets, and the advisor then spreads investments across asset classes and financial instruments in order to reach the user's goals. The system then calibrates to change in the user goals and real-time change in the market, and aiming always to find the best fit for the user's original goals. Robo-advisors have gained significant traction among consumers who don't need a human advisor to feel comfortable investing. Robo-advisors use automation to systematically implement best practices in portfolio management, tax management, and financial planning. For example, most robo-advisors offer a mean variance optimized portfolio framework that rebalances client portfolios automatically. Given the algorithm nature of their services and access to client data, robo-advisors are able to augment traditional financial planning and asset management practices with machine learning techniques to provide more personalized portfolio management and financial advice. Robo-advisors' financial automated systems are capable of running these processes at scale, potentially across millions of accounting. A core innovation of robo-advisors is the automation of wealth management processes that traditionally have been manual. Traditional financial advisors may spend a significant amount of time on mechanical tasks such as rebalancing a portfolio to its target weights or identifying securities at a loss to harvest for tax purposes. Automating these tasks removes the risk of manual error and allows such processes to be run across many accounts in parallel at a low cost in real time. By using automation, robo-advisors are able to realize economies of scale and provide high-quality investment management at a low cost to clients. In comparison with traditional financial advisors, the cost of using robo-advisors are lower. So, let's go to the next one with fraud detection and risk management, which is a massive problem for financial institutions and one of the foremost reasons to leverage machine learning in finance. There is currently a significant data security risk to high computing power. frequent internet user, and increasing amount of a company and data being stored online. While previous financial fraud detection systems depended heavily on complex and robust sets of rules, modern fraud detection goes beyond following a checklist of risk factors, actively learns and calibrates to new potential security threats. Machine learning is ideally suited to combating fraudulent financial transactions because machine learning systems can scan through vast datasets, detect unusual activities, and flag them instantly, giving the incalculable high number of ways that security can be breached. Genuine machine learning systems will be an absolute necessity in the days to come. And risk management, machine learning techniques are transforming how we approach risk management. All aspects of understanding and controlling risk are being revolutionized through the growth of solutions driven by machine learning. Examples range from deciding how much a bank should lend a customer to improving compliance and reducing model risk. So let's go to the next one, which is sentiment analysis. So sentiment analysis involves the perusal of enormous volumes of unstructured data, such as videos, transcriptions, photos, audio files, social media posts, articles, and business documents to determine market sentiment. Sentiment analysis is crucial for all business in today's workplace and is an excellent example of machine learning in finance. The most common use of sentiment analysis in the financial sector is the analysis of financial news, in particular predicts the behavior and possible trends of market. For example, the stock market moves in response to human-related factors, and the hope is that machine learning will be able to replicate and enhance human intuition about financial activity by discovering new trends and telling signals. However, much of the future applications of machine learning will be in understanding social media, news trends, and other data sources related to predicting the sentiments of customers toward market developments. It will not be limited to predicting stock prices and trades. So, one of the biggest challenges in finance is predicting stock prices. So, however, with the onset of recent advancement in machine learning application, the field has become evolving to utilize non-deterministic solutions that learn what is going on in order to make more accurate predictions. Machine learning techniques naturally lend themselves to stock price prediction based on historical data. Predictions can be made for a single time point ahead or for a set of future time points. As a high-level overview, other than the historical price of the stock itself, the features that are generally useful for stock price predictions are correlated assets, technical indicators, fundamental analysis, and news, and etc. So, correlated assets are organization depends on interacts with many external factors, the global economy, the geopolitical situations, fiscal and monetary policies, access to capital, and so on. And its stock price may be correlated not only with the stock price of other companies, but also with other assets, such as commodities, fixed income, broad-based indices, or even fixed income securities. Technical indicators. A lot of investors follow technical indicators. Moving average, exponential moving average, and momentum are the most popular indicators. Fundamental analysis. The two primary data sources to clean features that can be used in fundamental analysis include, for example, performance analysis. Annual and quarterly reports of companies can be used to extract or determine key metrics such as return on equity, price to earnings, and etc. News, which can indicate upcoming events that can potentially move the stock price in a certain direction. We will use various supervised learning-based models to predict the stock price of Microsoft, for example, in here using the correlated assets and its own historical data. Other than the historical data of Microsoft, the independent variables used are the following potentially correlated assets, such as IBM, Alphabet, Google, for currencies such as Japanese yen, British pound, and USD indices, and SP 500 index, Dow Jones, and VIX indexes. The dataset used for this case study is extracted from the Yahoo Finance and Fred website. In here, I used closing price of the last 10 years from 2010 onward. The fastest way to learn more about the data is to visualize it. This visualizations involves independently understanding each attribute of the data set. We will look at the scatter plot and the correlation matrix. And in here, as you can see, the correlation matrix of the Microsoft. And this plot gives us a sense of the independence of the data. Correlation can be calculated and displayed for each pair of the variables by creating a correlation matrix, which is very easily to do in Python or in other tools. Besides the relationship between independent and dependent variables, it also shows the correlation among the independent variables. This is useful to know because some machine learning algorithms like linear and logistic regression can have poor performance if there are highly correlated input variables in the data. We see some correlations of the predicted variable with the lagged 5-day, 15-day, 30-day, and 60-day returns of Microsoft. Also, we see a higher negative correlation of many asset returns versus VIX, which is intuitive. We will nextly split the data, original data sets, into training and test set. Because we will create a model which will predict the stock price of the Microsoft. The test set is a sample of the data that we will hold back from our analysis and modeling. We will use it right at the end of our project to confirm the performance of our final model. It's the final test that gives us confidence on our estimates of accuracy on unseen data. We will use 80% of the data sets for modeling and 20% for testing. With the time series data, the sequence of values is important. So we don't distribute the dataset into training and tests in random fashion, but we select an arbitrary split point in the ordered list of observations and create two new datasets. Looking at the chart, we clearly see the trend has been captured perfectly by the model. The predicted series is less volatile compared to the actual time series, and it aligns with the actual data for the first few months of the test set. A point to note is that the purpose of the model is to compute the next day's return, given the data observed up to the present day, and not predict the stock price several days ahead in the future, given the current data. A deviation from the actual data is expected as we move away from the beginning of the test set. The model seems to perform well for the first few months, with deviation from the actual data increasing 6 to 7 months after the beginning of the test set. We can conclude that simple models like linear regression, regularized regression, along with the time series models such as ARIMA, are promising modeling approach for stock price prediction problems. So, in summary, In our increasingly digital world, the financial sector is on a constant quest to improve efficiency, optimize revenue, and offer personalized services to clients. Our transformative development is the use of artificial intelligence in the dynamic pricing and revenue management for financial products. Artificial intelligence, with its ability to process vast amounts of data and identify intricate patterns, has found a natural home in the financial sector. From fraud detection to algorithmic trading, IE's applications are extensive. However, its role in dynamic pricing and revenue management is particularly groundbreaking, marking a significant departure from traditional pricing models that relied heavily on static data and manual adjustments. IE in finance is reshaping how financial institutions approach pricing and revenue optimization. Revenue management involves predicting consumer behavior at micro market level and optimizing product availability and pricing to maximize revenue growth. In the context of financial products, this could mean adjusting interest rates on loans, fees on credit cards, or premiums on insurance policies based on real-time market data and individual client profiles. AI-driven revenue management enables financial institutions to make these adjustments more accurately and efficiently. Artificial intelligence systems thrive on data for dynamic pricing and revenue management. The first step involves collecting vast amounts of data from various sources, including market trends, economic indicators, customer behavior, and even social indicators and social sentiments. Machine learning algorithms then analyze this data to uncover patterns and predict future market movements. The integration of artificial intelligence in dynamic pricing and revenue management is still in its early stage, and the potential is enormous. As AI technology continues to evolve, we can expect even more sophisticated algorithms capable of processing larger data sets and offering more accurate predictions. In the future, we may see the rise of full autonomous financial services, where artificial intelligence handles everything from customer acquisition to product delivery. This could revolutionize the financial sector, making more efficient and customer-centric. The use of artificial intelligence for dynamic pricing, the revenue management in financial products represents a significant leap forward for the financial industry. While there are challenges to overcome, the benefits far outweigh the risks. So, as artificial intelligence technology continues to evolve, it will undoubtedly reshape the financial landscape, offering more efficient, personalized, and competitive financial products. For financial institutions, embracing artificial intelligence it's just not an option, it's necessary in the quest for innovation and growth. So while we will continue our classes from the August beginning, we will learn a lot of machine learning's library of Python. So here are some examples of the libraries which is very useful in today's industry, which is XGBoost, TensorFlow, Seaborn, Spicy, PyTorch, Pandas, and NumPy, and etc. And also there is a PostgreSQL, which is very important database language, SQL. So we will learn it in a fastest way in like 2-3 weeks. Every data science and machine learning engineer or machine learning scientist have to know about the databases and how to connect the Python to database and retrieve the data from the database is very important. So during our classes, I will guide you and help to find your jobs after the finishing your classes. And firstly, to find the internship, we will like give you the real world experience for resume and with the LinkedIn with 100% remote internships. So all our classes will be recorded and delivered to our students. So about the timeline of our activities, this is a 6 month course which starts from the 6th August. And the classes will be 3 times in a week. And as I mentioned, you will have the remote internships, and I will guide you with your career until the end of you reach what you desire to be in the industry. So our classes will be like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday and Thursday will be after the work at 7 p.m. with Pacific time, and Saturday in the morning at 10 a.m. with the Pacific time again. So here is a few, just a fast example, fast syllabus, what we will learn during our training program. Here is a lot of machine learning algorithms, but also we will learn the theoretical parts, which is very important, which like explains the background of the machine learning. Beyond that, we will learn the machine learning algorithms and with real cases, and I will explain you algorithms and industry-based examples, real examples. So, I give you the continuation to the Julia. So I'm happy to hear your questions. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for everyone who is still with us. And we will be answering some questions before we jump into the offer we prepared for those who stayed till the end. Before we do that, Zohar, I would like to ask you a few questions. Like for some people who don't have experience in IT, it might sound overwhelming, some of the terms. And can you please share a little bit more about the way the lessons are going to be? So those three times a week lessons, is it going to be more practical? Will there be some examples? Because I know there is a part of theory, but
Yeah,
also with that there is a lot of practical ways to learn it. So can you please share a little bit, just to
yeah,
so everyone would understand like how it's going to look like?
yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes. Each class will be 1 hour, but that's not a matter. I will be available all the time. That students can reach me with email or after the classes. I will stay in the call to answer your questions. Each class I will like based on the class schedule or based on the class our syllabus. I will explain you theoretical parts or in the next days, I will give you a lot of examples, and you will have a lot of assignments, homeworks, which is real industry cases. So you will work and you will learn from the real examples, because without the industry-based examples, you will not be ready for the job interviews, for the real life. So that's why, besides the theoretical parts, because I think which is very important, if you understand well the what is like uh, behind the machine learning, what is going in there, what's like statistics, what's econometrics behind there. You cannot go further. You cannot deep dive into the machine learning. So, and later we will move to the real cases, real algorithms with industrial cases. Yeah,
Awesome. Thank you so much. So it is going to be more interactive, because I know with
yeah,
machine learning, I mean, you have to learn some algorithms. I know yesterday you mentioned that you kind of become a creator. So you create different models. So he's going to be teaching you how to do that. Someone wants Tanya is asking, where are you from? Are you from France or somewhere else? She wants to know.
no, I'm in the United States in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. All right, Tanya, I hope we answered it. I have a great question from Leslie too. She's asking, how does machine learning relate to data science? I think you would be a great person to answer it because that's where you started, right?
Yeah. Uh, the main task of the data scientist in today's world is create the models and uh, like more precise to create predictive models. It
Mhm.
depends on the industry. For example, in finance, if you are working with stock data for the companies, like for the hedge funds, um, most of your work is create predictive models for volatility predicting, for example, stock returns predictions. Your most task is like creating models and working on the models. It's not only the creating, but you are working every day, change the variables. You are playing with the models, like which daily activities or which news, how affects to the your models, and you are like playing, changing variables, adding new variables, and getting your results. And every day, like you are deep diving into the model and implementing other different models and comparing the results and making the report to your stakeholders. That's like how data science daily task works.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Zoe. The other question Leslie also is asking is that does this program and career itself, does it involve a lot of statistics?
Uh, Yes, it evolves, but
Mhm.
actually, we will learn the important parts of the statistics, which is like I will explain what are like important for the machine learning. I will not go like a lot of theoretical parts, which is useless. So I will just explain you uh, few different parts of the statistics, which like is very important, I think, to understand the machine learning. So that's all we will use. We will mostly go into more industry, more real case algorithms, such as in the training program, you can see we have like a lot of uh, algorithms like nearest neighbors, clustering, large language models, support vector machines, and etc.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you so much, Zoe, for answering that.
You're welcome.
And also, I know that some of you asking for the full curriculum. You're welcome, Leslie. And so, what we can do, I'm going to go to the next slide with the offer we prepared for you. And for everyone who wants to get the full curriculum, you can just scan the QR code and request it with consultation as well. In the end of the day, we did prepare this offer for you, and you can share the next slides here if you can. So when we're talking about this career path in machine learning, we did prepare it as 6 months program. And Zaire, you would confirm that 6 months is enough to develop that skill set in order for you to get the job in machine learning industry, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Yeah. So we designed the system and a program where we don't just teach you how to become a machine learning engineer, but we also support you when it comes to the internship, to your resume preparation, also your like LinkedIn profile and all of that. So we basically take you from A to B, and with Zair's mentorship you will be able to develop the skill set which is necessary in the market for you to be able to get the best out of it. And I always talk about the importance of investment in yourself. And a lot of my friends in different industries, the way they got to the next level is that when they developed the necessary skill set, they discovered the industry which is blooming. And as you remember, there is a reason I shared statistics in the beginning, is now is the time to seize this opportunity to get the skill set and be able to great, it's a great stream of income. If you would go to the college, you would invest at least 100K a year into your education, and it's not 6 months. It would take you at least 4 years to get the bachelor. I got a PhD in business, so it took me a while to get where I am. So, and it takes a lot of investment. Here, you get a short-term course where you create the skill set, and you could be potentially earning over $100,000 a year. And since the demand in the industry is so high right now, I always say that success is when preparation meets opportunity. So there's a great opportunity on the market, but you can't be successful unless you prepared and you have the skill set that's necessary. And the reason we created this program is that the goal of our school is to help more people to monetize on this industry and create the career or get into the trend where you have flexibility, where you live the lifestyle which you deserve. And I want to encourage each of you to consider this opportunity today and do not miss it. So if you join the webinar and you would like to log the special pricing, you can leave the deposit of $49, and we will let you, like, if you need to make some payment arrangements, we will let you extend it for a week or so. The classes are starting on August 6th, so you can book the consultation as well. I'm going to share the next slide if you could help me, Zaire. So over
Well,
here on the next slide, you can enroll for your one-on-one consultation with one of our career advisors. And if you want to see like the full curriculum or you have other questions, please scan this QR code, fill the application, and we'll be able to send you the full curriculum. If you have any other questions, maybe you forgot to ask today, feel free to ask them as well, or you can request a phone call one-on-one where we'll be able to assist you more. But I want to encourage each of you to seriously look at this opportunity, because there's never been a better timing to get this skill set. And do not allow anything to stop you from moving forward, because procrastination is the biggest challenge of our reality. And a lot of people, when opportunities like that they come to their life, sometimes they miss it and then they regret it a few years later. Then earlier you get that skill set, then faster you will be able to be in a different level in your life. And that's why I want you to seriously consider this opportunity. If you have any questions, let us know. And scan the QR code, book your consultation, and let us help you to get there. Let us help you to have a different financial future and the flexibility which you deserve in your life. And I want to also go through a few other questions. If you can get me to the next slide, Zaire, please. The just the like general questions. Like, we're starting, as I said, it's August 6th. The course is going to be 6 months long, and it's 3 times a week. So can you dedicate 3 hours a week within the next 6 months in order for you to have a better future and have an extra stream of income in this new industry? If the answer is yes, then you've got to overcome all the obstacles. If money is an issue, we can consider and discuss the payment plan options which were prepared for you. So don't let that hinder you from achieving your dream career. So also for some people, I know because of the time difference, sometimes if you can't visit the live session, we do provide you with the recordings. So if, for example, you're on Eastern time and the classes start a little bit late for you, you're more than welcome to rewatch it if you have to miss some of the part, maybe the next day once you got an opportunity. Also, we do help you with mock interviews and coaching, resume building. You'll have some mentorship sessions and Zaire is available for you to answer your questions as well. What makes our school different is that we don't just create a lecture with 100 students where you don't have one-on-one attention and they just give you a lot of information, because machine learning, I mean, the terminology is sometimes challenging, so the difference about our boot camp is that it's a small group, no more than 20 students, and it's one-on-one interaction. So if you feel like you're stuck somewhere, you don't understand something, we do help you to overcome it and get to the next level, where by the end of the 6 months program, it's not like 2 or 3 months, it's 6 months, and it's plenty, as Zaur confirmed, to develop that skill set. So in this 6 months, we help you to develop that skill set, and you're not on your own. Even if you had like he gave you some homework assignments and you feel like you got lost, you got this opportunity to ask the questions. And so it is going to be a small group, and our students, they usually get the job within like 2 or 3 months after they completed the program. And with the industry blooming, with those statistics and facts, it's never been a better time to start working on your skill set right now. So all the projects that you completed, they will become a part of your resume as well, and that helps our students to get the job faster. So I just want to encourage you: do not miss this opportunity and become successful. The difference between successful and not successful people is that successful people, they are action takers. So I want to encourage each of you to take action today and create a different future. Create that future which you deserve, where you wake up every morning and you're happy and excited about your new day and those opportunities which you can afford because you took your time in your life and you invested into developing the skill set and you invested in yourself. So I want to encourage each of you, take the action. Please, let's come back to that slide with a QR code. I want to show it to you one more time. So make sure you scan it, schedule an appointment with one of our career advisors, or put a deposit, and do not miss this special offer. And thank you so much for being with us tonight. And thank you for creating your dream future. So let's start your career in tech. And if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out through that QR code. Let's go back to that one more time, Zoe, so they could see it. And I also want to thank Zoe for sharing with us this
Thank
opportunity
you.
and this knowledge. And you're a great example of how you can not even have IT background and come to the point where you created your dream future and became machine learning engineer. And I think the best person to teach you would be Zohar, because he already been there. He knows how to get there and he'll help you with that. So thank you everyone for being with
Thank you.
us. And thank you, Zohar. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And we're looking forward for you joining our school. And it starts on August 6th. So you got a few days before we get started. Thank you and have a
Thank you.
wonderful evening. Thank you,
Thank you.
Zohar.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody.